With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, this is Gary K, and welcome to another pre-Infocom edition of my Rants and Raves video cast. Today we're going to be talking with Chris Whitley, who is the Executive Director of Ellipsys Commercial Technology Group. And what's really cool is Ellipsis is going to provide free charging stations in the lobby of the West and Central Hall. Chris, talk about tell us a little bit about Ellipsys Group. What do you do?
Sure. Ellipsys Commercial Technology Group, a new buying group in the industry. We're formed to create an ecosystem for integrators to share best practices, peer exchange, and also develop buying programs for them, vendor programs that allow them, give them pricing discounts, rebates, free freight, some other things as well, but really help them grow. We're structured for mid-tier audiovisual companies or companies that also have AV as a practice, telephony companies, IT companies, electrical, low voltage. But that mid-tier integrator that's emerging and wanting to grow and share with those best practices, that's what we're here for, and we're built for them and looking to grow and increase our brand.
Well, since you and I first spoke about this, you've increased your partners quite a bit. Your vendor partners include companies like Biamp and Chief, D-Tools, Liberty, Daylight, Luxel, Vadio, ViewSonic. Also a partnership with TD Synnex. So obviously that integrator that, for example, may not have been able to get terms with some of those brands can benefit from the relationships that you have. What differentiates you? I mean, obviously you said the middle tier, right? I mean, that I think is your sort of sweet spot there, but there's been buying groups for years that have been out there. And of course you have a lot of history with this. You're an expert at creating this. You probably ought to tell them a little bit about your history because I think it's worthy of mentioning.
Sure, thank you. I do have quite a bit of history. Actually started a buying group in the industry similar to this back almost 20 years ago, or 24 years ago, I guess. Sold that in 2018. So I am very familiar. One of the things that differentiates us is, as I just mentioned, the middle tier integrator, but also has other disciplines that are starting to come into the space. We've done some research, and there's about 5,000 of those integrators, and confirmed this with some of our vendor partners as well that are selling to them, that are in the space. And so one of our differentiators is to help them grow. They haven't been traditionally in the industry primarily. Maybe they started in IT and are coming into this industry. So we want to help them grow and give them, as you mentioned at the start of that question, vendors, some enhanced status with vendors, because some of these smaller integrators don't have access to all the vendor lines. And so we do want to give them that and help them with our current vendor partners as well as distributors. You mentioned Synnex, so that gives them a broader line as well, beyond just our primary vendor partners.
Yeah, it's a smart niche. I do think you're going to be very successful. Now, one of the things you're doing at Infocom to raise awareness is providing those free charging stations. Are those going to be in the lobby, and do you just go over and hand over your cell phone to you and you charge it for us, or do we stand there and talk on the phone while it's charging, or what's the idea?
I wish I could say I'm going to take your phone and gather all the information, but not quite. The two charging stations are actually outside the hall. So there's one in the central hall and one in the west hall. The central hall is located between C3 and 4. Many people probably see those as kind of right by the doors where you'd enter to see Crestron and the large booths there. And then the West Hall charging station is just down the hall from where you guys, I think, are headquartered there, right as you walk in. The charging station, they're exactly that. They've got some comfortable seating for you to kind of take a load off and just recharge your phone. There'll be multiple charging receptacles for you to plug in. You don't have to turn over your cell phone to us. And you don't have to give us information, but we'd love to talk to you. We're obviously there to look for new members and new vendors, but really it's always a challenge to charge your phone, right? You see people sitting on
Yeah.
the floor and everything. So we thought maybe we'll do something a little different and create a comfortable atmosphere for people to recharge.
It's a smart idea because when you're away from home, your data tends to suck your phone battery away because it's trying to jump onto different cell stations and Wi-Fi, and that my phone is always, I have to carry one of those bricks, and the bricks are heavy. So I like this idea, and it also gives you a place to rest. So you'll see me there every once in a while recharging my phone and also sitting down. But look, yeah, I want everyone to check out Ellipsis Group. Go to ellipsisgroup.com. To get more information. You click on the link anywhere you're seeing this right now. And Chris, I wish you best of luck, and thanks for all you've done for the industry over the years.
Thank you, Gary. That's ellipsisgroup.org. Just wanted to.
.org. Okay, good. I'm glad you pointed that out. Ellipsisgroup.org. Ellipsisgroup.org. All right, great. And like I said, you can click on the links below, and I promise you I'll get it right there. So, Chris Whitley, thanks you very much for this, and we'll see you at InfoComm.
Thank you, guys. Really looking forward to it. See you.
Yep, same.
With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and